Traveling around to a lot of the gun clubs here in the state talking about legislation that's coming up and giving workshops. First and foremost, our organization is willing to reach out to any club. If you want to host a workshop teaching people how to testify in person or on the written word, we will help you do that. Because how many of you have heard, especially this has been a big topic the last 2 weeks, our former governor, you know, the one that's been arrested and actually did time? How many of you have heard him on the radio saying, give up fighting for our rights because the only one we should fight is one particular bill, in particular releasing our names to the public? He is a criminal. He's just like most criminals, he's not going to follow the laws, but we're going to keep up that fight. I want to give you guys a little bit of inspiration here. A couple of years ago, we had to fight the magazine ban. We had about 350 people say, no way. We had about 12 that tried to say, yeah, we're going to support it, but didn't get very far. That year, they said, give up. We're going to lose those rights, because if you remember, not too long before that, we had there was a big shooting here in the state that got international attention in Manchester. We showed up in numbers, and we fought, and we defeated that. We can continue to do that this year as well. Absolutely. The one thing I want you guys to keep in mind that's very, very important as I talk to the legislators. I look out in this crowd. I've got, here, Brendan. This is my son who's 15 years old tomorrow. This party's today, but tomorrow. He is a shooter as well. That murderer at that school was not a shooter. We're shooters. He was a murderer. Keep the language correct. This is the face of a shooter right here, the future generation of what we have to fight for. Make sure that when you testify, you get that terminology correct. It's extremely important. One of the things I say at our clubs, I want you all to raise your hands. How many of you own assault weapons? Nobody. None of y'all do. Y'all lie. Y'all lie. You're falling into the hype. You have America's sporting rifle. That's what you got. Actually, I can't transfer mine to him yet, but at 14, he had his first. I also want to follow up with the next question. How many of you have high-capacity magazines? No! Y'all still fell for that? You have standard capacity magazines. Remember that when you testify. Don't fall to the hype. Don't fall to what the other side is going to tell you. What we are is we're law-abiding citizens, and we are not the problem in this country. And I look out amongst you and I see a bunch of people willing to fight a freezing cold day. Let's also show up to maybe some of the other sites protests in, I don't know, April, when it's a little warmer. Thanks a lot, everybody. Hope to see you at the legislature this year. It's going to be a busy session.
Next person I'd like to introduce